Okay, I've got the DNA test results. I didn't think these people's lives could get any messier, but boy did they. I just got off the phone with Annie's friend that made that Facebook status because she said that she wants me to expose Mike on here. And Mike isn't Annie's dad, okay? But his older brother, Samuel, who died 10 years ago from a heart attack, is. And Annie's freaking out because she's been in a relationship with her uncle for the past 4 years, and her little sister's now having a baby with her uncle. And, to make matters worse, Becca has decided that she wants to keep the kid because Mike isn't related to her, he's just related to her sister. Now Mike's saying that since Annie won't be with him, he's going to be with Becca, and they're going to get married and raise the baby together, and apparently, he started looking online for wedding rings today. And Annie wants to go no contact with everybody because everybody lied to her. Oh, and Mama and Daddy getting a divorce. Mama and her husband getting a divorce because, she was sleeping with two of his best friends back in the day. Apparently, Annie's planning on moving away, and so is her daddy. And Becca, Mike, and that little Sweet Home Alabama baby, I hope they're happy together. I don't know. Not my business. Bestie, listen. Oh, teach spill. I have to tell you the scandal that's going on in my hometown. So, really small town, let me say that first. A couple years before I graduated, a girl whom we're going to call Annie graduated. Annie's about 22 now. She's dating a 50-year-old named Mike. Not a real name, that's just what we're calling him. Mike is a family friend. So, Annie and Mike have been together since she was 18. Mike has money, so Annie's really happy. Well, recently, Annie's little sister, Becca, got pregnant. So, Becca is playing the Virgin Mary role. She's telling everybody she hasn't slept with anybody. I did not have sexual relations with anybody. Okay, and everybody's like, come on now. So, Annie goes through Becca's phone and finds messages between Becca and Mike, where Mike's saying that he's going to drive her to a legal state and get an abortion because he's not raising that kid. Turns out, Becca and Mike have been sleeping together since the day she turned 18. So, Annie is beside herself, she's breaking up with Mike, and then Annie's best friend posted all this on Facebook for the whole town to see, with receipts to try and shame Mike into raising the kid. So Mike's like, I'm not doing this, I'm not raising that kid. And so Annie and Becca's mama comes into the comments and says, you are raising my grandbaby, that is your baby, you lay down there and made her, you're gonna raise her. Well, then it gets really good. Somebody replied to the mama's comment with a picture from back in the Gap of the mama and Mike getting real cozy. That picture was taken 23 years ago, right around the time that Annie was conceived. So Annie's getting a little confused now. She's talking to her parents, and her dad's like, your mama and Mike never slept together. But when she talks to the mama breaks down and tells her that they did sleep together, and that there's a chance that she's Mike's kid. So now Annie's thinking that she's been sleeping with her dad, and her little sister is having a baby with her dad. So Annie ordered a DNA test, and the results are going to come in tomorrow. And when I tell you, I'm going to update y'all because all this is on Facebook, I am lying because I made all of this up. And you sat here and listened to it because you are nosy. Go read a book. Go for a jog. Go do something productive. You are too nosy.